mean to y'all? What does being evil mean to you, and why? What does being evil mean? Now, I mean, you just talk about being good. You say it can be like, you say it can be 100% good. So I'm gonna jump ahead. So what's being evil mean to you? You start with John. You go to Bro.
Just say it's the exact opposite of being good.
I want to explain it. Elaborate for the people that, because even if you
No,
know,
I won't go elaborate. Yeah. But I would like to just give the broad statement first.
You
know what I'm saying? It's the exact opposite of being good. Consciousness. It's always about the. It's also about the intent. It's always about.
I say intent every fucking episode.
So you know what I'm saying? Like, so if you wake up intentionally about to be on some other shit for no reason, you got $10 million to rob a bank. You just want to do some other shit. You know what I'm trying to say? So. It's your intent. It's your intent. Because sometimes you can do negative shit, like I said earlier, unconsciously. That was not your plan. So do you really get, like, you know what I'm saying? It's something you learn from, but you got to look at it like it's doing evil. He fucked up. That's how you going to look at it. You know what I mean? So it's always about intent.
No, but I would go there. Nothing to go about it. Go ahead, Chuck.
For your selfish acts.
Yeah.
Just doing things for your selfish reasons. That's it.
Like
pure and simple, straight to the point. You know what I mean? Like I'll say it again. Nigga, you got more than enough to eat, and you watching people starve and you're not feeding them. Selfishness. You know what I'm saying? You see her, you can get pussy, but you choose to rape her. Selfishness. You know, take advantage of people. Selfishness. Abusing children. Selfishness. If it happened to you, why would you do it to somebody else? Selfishness. All selfishness. That's selfishness. You know what I'm saying? Shooting a nigga down for selfish reasons. Not to defend your life or protect your life or your family or your loved ones. All it's just selfishness. Selfishness. And you must be selfish to learn how to be selfless. But these people don't know. People don't never
that
stop
word
being
is
selfish.
not used enough in our vocabulary.
Selfless.
I ain't gonna front. Selfish every day. That's a normal common word. It's like saying
Majority
act
of
or
everybody's
be.
selfish.
Like you know what I'm saying? That's something. You don't hear selfless enough, and that's for a reason. You know everything they do for a reason.
And
you have
to know how to be selfish to learn to be selfless. Save yourself first before you can save the rest.
No, I agree with that. No, but
most people save themselves and they keep saving themselves.
That's not being selfish. That's just saving yourself. Selfish is like a continuous act, I think.
No.
It can't be a one-time thing. You can't be selfish one time. You know what I mean?
Say that lie. You know, but you said some real shit. Something you do over and over, right? And I was just writing down. I had to write this shit down, and I edited all this shit, which I'm not gonna see the edit. But as I'm trying to get this thought out, and I just about to say my point, it's sick of me, it's crazy. I'll be vibrating, and every time I'm about to think something, somebody else is saying it. A lot of stupid shit happening. Because the motherfucking shit falling down, so it's a lot of dumb shit. So that's always the low energy, like you just said. The energy lows, the low vibration, the energy always try to work. Just as the high vibration energy try to work. I don't know why I haven't got to the point where it's always going like this.
I don't look at it like that, though. I don't even look at it like that. I just look at it like for exactly what it is. You know what I'm saying? Room is confined. He trying to get by.
No. On a physical scale. Do you know why I look at it like that?
Low frequency.
But do you know why I look at it like that? Hold on. I'm gonna tell you why I do. And I'm not disagreeing with you. And maybe what you saying is more feasible. Real talk. But the reason I always look at stupid shit like that is because it always seems to happen at the most opportune time when a jewel is about to come or something important I need to know is about to come, then some weird stupid shit happen, a lose train of thought, somebody come in, or some a grown crowd with a fat ass, or it's some crazy shit through my life that happened that made me like, and again, I was trying to get a point out, but I wrote it down. But that's me by being higher. I wrote it down for whatever reason. I never write my shit down. I wrote it down for whatever reason.
Like I said,
I'm telling you right
this
now.
This is a whole other episode. I'm gonna tell you what to me.
But next time I never write shit down. Why did I write down right now?
Let me say.
I forgot before.
I can tell you why you write.
You did 23 episodes.
Can I tell you why?
I said, I'm saying for the subject we're using that because even though you could give a technical, there's all technical reason for everything. So that's just a whole other concept for another day. So of course you give a technical reason for why things happen, but we just laughing like it's that kind of conversation, and we're trying to get these points out, and then that happens. So it's just funny.
It's very it's
funny.
It's just,
at the very least,
it's just sketchy.
Yeah.
It's just sketchy. I'm not trying to say you're not right because
I know you're not trying to say I'm wrong. I'm just trying to say.
I know.
The science behind it.
Like I said, you getting better at what you're doing.
Let me get my point out though, because I'm trying to spell out for this 5 minutes. 2 minutes. I agree with. You said something else over and over. What does being evil mean to you? Being evil or being good is like I call it like something like a graduation. Is when you intently do an act over and over and over. You become it's like a graduation. Oh, that nigga's good because you've been doing something righteous for all your life. That nigga's evil because you've been doing evil, low frequency shit for majority or all your fucking life. It's a graduation. It's something you do over, and it's like almost like becoming a great at sport.
Yeah.
You become great at doing it consistently.
Religious.
You never say they got nice after you score 1 point.
Exactly.
After you score fucking
religious.
40,
You the
then
Michael
like,
Jordan that being a low frequency motherfucker. You are evil nigga. Like, oh, you are a good ass person. You always looking. Now you get the shirt off your back.
Yeah, but
Where
that's
this
what
shit
it
come
is,
from.
because
Somebody
like I
literally
said-
get the shirt off their back. So like that's why I think
because like I said, you're gonna
That's
do
why-
an
that's
act
what-
like he said, which you won't consider selfish because it's not gonna be continuous. It won't be religious. I say selfish only because it's benefiting the person at the
religion
time,
is.
Yeah,
and there's nothing wrong with being selfish at a time. But I agree with you. On the other hand, now when that act that you did for that one moment to benefit yourself becomes a complete religious continuation, you're a selfish ass, what you would come and known as a selfish ass person. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, if we all in the water, and Jay said, yo, listen now, nigga, we all been on this ride, and I said this before, we all been on this bar for mad long hanging on. Y'all niggas can hang on for 40 more minutes, and everybody say, yo, I'm good. And John said, well, look, I'm about to bounce, and I'm gonna leave y'all niggas, and I'm gonna swim to the other side. But I'm telling y'all, when I get to the other side, I'm coming back. Now, we sitting there and we waiting because we holding on. He's going to leave us. Somebody like that's mad selfish, but I think it's the right thing. He's being selfish in the act of being selfless in the return.
So
now, if he never comes back, that's selfishness. But if when he comes back with that boat, my man, that's the most selfish nigga in the world.
Go back to the point. Answer flat out so the audience will get a clear answer of what we think it is. I just said
It's
why I think
continuation
being
of
evil
the
is.
same act over and over. I agree with you.
Well,
I agree. I
Bro,
agree
what
with
you what you think being evil is? What does being evil mean to you?
You already know it's not big. You know what it is.
It's the exact same thing, man. When you become too
So,
self-absorbed
son,
in your actions,
listen,
nigga.
some of the evilest
Where you
niggas
up
in
there
the world.
Harvey
Listen,
Weinstein and bitches all day
listen.
long. You an evil nigga.
Yeah, but
Because he's consistently doing it for 40 years.
Right, nigga.
Yeah,
It's
I
one thing
know.
when the first
No,
bitch
you
agreed to fuck
you
for the
come up go.
movies.
and consciously too, like I said
And it's a
before.
conscious act.
Yeah,
It's always a conscious act.
you know,
It becomes
because-
subconscious.
Cause even Ted Bundy, them niggas would be
Listen.
they don't know they bugging out, but they still bugging out. You know what I'm
Yo,
saying? Like, I
listen.
don't give a fuck.
If
it
it only becomes a subconscious
You know what I'm
act
saying? You know
after
what the
you
fuck
religiously keep doing it, then it becomes subconscious. In the beginning, it becomes second nature. In the beginning, nigga, that's a conscious act you doing when you rape that girl, nigga. You know what the fuck you do.
You went outside to do it.
You went outside intended,
That's
looking
the
for a
question.
nigga. Now after that, you done
I
did
have
it
to
so
answer.
much, it becomes a
I have to
motherfucking part of
answer
you now,
for that.
subconscious.
Wesley,
Most people are
what
moving on
come
their
up for?
subconscious.
Sorry.
Most people ain't moving off conscious thoughts. Most people are moving off of past regrets, past
That's why I keep
abuse,
saying conscious
past
because
girls breaking
there
their
is some
hearts.
numbskulls out here. I say that all the time. I
Subconscious.
say a lot of niggas walking around here like duh all fucking day long. And you gotta forgive them sometimes. You niggas don't know up from down, left from right.
Oh, that's a different
You know what I'm
type of
saying?
nigga
It's what I'm trying to
you
say. You know what I'm saying? So there is some niggas out there
niggas that wild,
who just
though.
is fucking dumb as a
Niggas,
bag of
we ain't
shit.
talking about the
You know what I'm
1%
saying?
that get
So,
the minority is wide misformed. We
It's
talking
either
about
it's
the
conscious
niggas.
good niggas, and there's conscious bad niggas, and there's niggas who just don't know what the fuck is going on.
So can somebody ever be 100% evil?
Yes.
Yes.
And figure that's a why.
No, I don't
How
think
can somebody ever be
Because
100%?
everybody
Are you
knows
born-
what they doing
are you
is
born
wrong when you're
100%?
doing it.
Okay,
That's a harder question.
Okay, so I have a figure. Are you born 100%
No.
evil?
No.
Nothing.
No, you may not be born 100% wired right,
Yeah.
but not 100% evil.
I agree, definitely.
Not
It
wired
may be
right.
easier for you to cross the other side because
You
you're
know
not
what I'm saying?
wired
Because
right.
you ain't wired right. You may come from the past life with tons of baggage, but here's what the universe did. The universe said, my child, you was a murderer and a killer in your last
You
life.
said, bro.
I'ma kiss your head and you ain't gonna remember none of that shit no more, and you are pure. Do it again, nigga. So now when you go do it again, nigga, that's your higher self talking to you, saying, that's your God. That's God. Don't do it. Don't do it. And you still go against it and do it, nigga. And then you did it again, and you did it again. We back in the same pattern. It's religious behavior. My nigga. And that becomes, so now you moving off yourself. Most people in this whole fucking planet, 85% of the people, why they call them sheep? Because they're moving off their subconscious past things. They're not moving off of the fact that them things that they made mistakes on in life helped them, made them become a better person. Okay, shit. Damn, son. I tricked on this bitch. She played me. Oh, shit, I call her fucking my man. Ah, he ain't my man. I should know what kind of bitch to pick. That nigga gonna get another bitch to do the same thing again. Cause the nigga is moving on subconscious actions, not a conscious state where he learned from his past action. He's subconsciously moving who he was trained to be. I don't know why you want to be a simp, or why you want to be a rapist, or why you want to be a murderer who ain't Jeffrey Dahmer sociopathic, not built right, but you just a murderer. Bam! For no fucking reason.
Nah, but also, these Jeffrey Dahmer, Ted-Bundy niggas, they are not wired right, and they are fucking moving off of robotic type tendencies, but they also conscious too, because if you watch in the interviews, they knew what they was doing, they knew what was wrong, they gave into it. So that's what I'm trying to say. Because when you consciously doing it, because you don't know, I'll get fucking that right at night. You still know what you're doing is wrong. You still know you're doing it.
Because consciousness is your higher self.
It's something spiritual, so it goes beyond you not being wired.
Okay, now check it.
So you shouldn't even have those thoughts. That's the wiring problem.
My nigga, that's the wiring problem. Yeah.
That's the problem.
That's the problem with the
You should lock yourself up. If you know you're crazy,
that's the problem with the flesh. But that got nothing to do with the higher self that exists inside the flesh. The flesh is why it fucked up, but the higher self said, nigga Jeffrey, you bugging. And you resisted. Your higher self telling you, Jeffrey, you bugging. Come on, man. This shit, and then after you ate a few bodies, you killed a few niggas, you got used to this shit. What got used to, what they say in the Bible, when flesh is weak. I tell people every day, yo, listen, my nigga. When we was kids, we watching television, right? They got the angel on one shoulder, the devil on one shoulder, your head in the middle, right? But the devil on this shoulder, the angel on this shoulder look just like you. Why? Because it's fucking you, my nigga. It's you. The devil is you, the fucking angel, God is you, and you're fucking fighting yourself, and this flesh is in the middle. Who's gonna win the fight for the flesh?
Sure.
Who gonna win the fight for the flesh?
Like I said, niggas create reasons why they do stuff too.
After
why start making excuses like,
yeah,
I be killing niggas, cutting heads like, yeah, she's a bitch, she deserved it. She did it, you know what I'm saying? Because you trying to suppress.
Start to reason.
You trying to suppress the natural higher self.
You start to reason. Now you talking to your higher self. Excuses, your higher self talking to you. Now you start to reason with your higher self.
Nah, that bitch deserved it. She just like a slut.
What they did in them tablets when you reading them, and they said when they came out here, it's like, yo, nigga, we shouldn't tamper these fucking people. Well, maybe it was sent here to do it. Maybe it was a purpose why we came here. Maybe God did send us here for this. You start to reason because your higher self is talking to you and you're ignoring your higher self.
That's what we say about that nigga, that evil worshiping nigga. What's the nigga name?
Aleister Crowley.
That's what he says. A lot of times he says. A lot of niggas always say, why did God give us free will if you're not supposed to do whatever you want? So, like I said, and that's an excuse made for them to do what they want to do. I'm trying to say, because even they know something this is a little wrong, but I'm gonna give another time to fight off the good doers.
Now let me ask you a question.
You know
how you know what you're saying is true. Let me tell you why you know what you're saying is true. Alright, when that old lady fell crossing the street, do you need to give a reason why you picked her up? So when you giving a reason why you're doing your wickedness is because you know you're doing what you're doing is fucking wrong. That's why I say, nigga, you ain't even committed. But you selling dreams and hopes and foolishness to drink blood to other people. You ain't even committed because you wouldn't have to tell me that God, why would God give me free will? God will give me free will because I'm God, nigga.
That's the challenge.
That's why, because I'm God, and I should know that shit ain't right, nigga. That's why.
You shouldn't be controlling a robot to do
fuck,
good.
Nigga, you ain't
it's
no motherfucking dog. That's why, because you a God, nigga. You the higher power. So you control yourself. But it's easy for you, because like I said, you don't have to say you did good when you do good.
Well, yo, my niggas, got something? Why does it seem like there's more evil people in this world than good, or more positive, negative people than negative? Or more unrighteous than righteous, whatever you want to pay, whatever makes you feel comfortable. Why is there more? And I'm rapping, not only in America, because that's obvious,
in the world.
All over the world. You have a lady stumbling home at night, drunk, instead of helping her, niggas been trying to take advantage of her. And this is like, why? That's an example. Why? Hold up. Orderly. Everybody go through V. Why do you think there's more evil people in the world? Let's go down the line.
Because that's being promoted.
Let me elaborate. If that's what you want to say, you go on. You got anything else to say? What? Your turn.
I agree with what he just said. I agree because it's being promoted.
Of course. There's more than that.
No, I agree because it's being promoted. I agree.
And that's a good move. Sorry.
I think because it's been promoted. I think also because, like I said, the people from a small scale to a large scale. I never, cause you know me, man, my nigga, I play the streets. We play the streets. I never went outside on the block and chill with the niggas that did more than I'm going to do. And them niggas ever talk about what the good person is doing. They do what they do. To me, these so-called good people worry too much about what wicked doing. And the wicked don't worry about you, nigga. Now here's the thing. I would say also too, my Michael Jackson thing, right? And this just came to me recently. Cause I was telling you that the other day about when you look in the mirror, it really only starts with you. You know why? Because we are energy beings. Let me finish. We are energy beings. So the energy that I emit off of me into this universe makes more people like me. Without you even knowing. The fact that fact that you started this high frequency conversation, it don't make a difference if it's 20 or 30. 20 million done felt out of our frequency. Our frequency is being felt by 20 million. Only 20 people, we only got 20 subscribers, but more than 20 people is on the frequency, bro, and it's hitting them. Everything that we say.
I remember that for every 20 person, each person could know 2,000 people.
Right.
And spread that word. And get 1,000 of them. And then that 1,000 will spread 1,000. So we know that already. That's the deepest part about life.
And that's on that level of connection.
I'm going to answer your question
on the spiritual part, we are connecting to so many people. So the reason why it seems like evil is winning, because the so-called people that commit to like religion, because I said fuck more faith, fuck religion, I commit to faith. Because the people that commit to religion, the minute it don't work to them, and the majority of the world commits to religion, whether it's Islam, whether it's Christian, Pentecostal, Catholic, and most of these people that commit to these factions, when the minute it don't work for them, they give up. Now, if these are supposed to be our good warriors against the evil, and our good soldiers, and y'all, and when it don't work good for you, y'all giving up. Damn, my nigga.
But I'm going to go answer. I'm sorry.
That's why that energy is winning.
Hold on, but that's the easy reason why they give up, because it goes back to our last episode we just had. No frequency vibrating low. They're lazy.
No, I'm talking about the people in the church.
I'm talking about the people in the church is lazy.
I agree with you though.
They really don't got no.
I just wanted you to say.
They really got no faith. So they pray for a few years. Nothing happens. They don't take no action.
We're not even reading the Bible. When the man in the Bible, Yeshua, not Jesus Christ, because Jesus means Hail Zeus. I'm gonna let y'all go right after this one statement. Jesus means Hail Zeus. The man named Yeshua walked into a church scene. Y'all niggas giving y'all shillings to this man to pray for y'all, and he kicked that shit over and turned shit over. That's why they wanted the nigga dead. And told y'all, nigga, what the fuck y'all doing? Go to your room and pray. He didn't mean go to your room and pray to something outside. He said go to the room and pray and meditate. But then you'll hear yourself talking. You'll talk to God.
Whatever works for you, man.
So this is why the wicked is winning. Go ahead, my brother.
Hold up, I'm gonna say the question again so you can get exactly what I'm saying. Why does it seem like there's more evil and evil people in the world?
I'm about to say, I'm gonna go both of them. So like I said, we all think alike. So they saying exactly what I'm gonna say, but I have probably my own. No, me too. Like I said, but it's funny because it's both of them together. Because like he said the word promoted. I like that. Perfect word, promoted. Larry said, because niggas give fuck too much. So I'm gonna elaborate exactly what I was thinking. I'm thinking the problem is, and I say this all the time. You know me, niggas pay attention to evil shit more. That's the problem. Niggas like that shit more. People, it's not what they advertising, because it's just what good stuff out there.
People in general.
Yeah, whatever. And listen, I'm just saying, yeah, I know what you mean. I'm just saying, this is just what good stuff advertising, but for some reason it's more bland, it's more plain. It's more of a regular bagel than the raisin bagel. The raisin bagel is the evil shit. You like the flavor, the poppy seed. You know what I'm saying? And that's the problem. And I say that, you know what I'm saying? I say that shit all the time.
No,
as much as niggas look up good shit, read up good books, read all this shit for bettering yourself, why do we even know that evil nigga is? Why do we even understand his story?
Go back to voting for it because he promoted.
No, and not promoted.
Why are you paying attention to it?
Pay attention and digging in.
Why are you paying attention to it? Why didn't you look past that shit on the internet? Why didn't you go to Billy Carson? Why didn't you go to High Frequency Podcast? Why are you paying attention?
I'm gonna say shit like that.
Why are you paying attention to that? That's my point. Yeah, nigga, I agree. And the same people in churches watching Love and Hip Hop. They know more about that shit than I do. And I'm the nigga playing around in the streets, but I'm the so-called negative nigga.
But listen, it all could go with what? The programming. Listen about it. Why do we go to that? Your mother and father is your first teachers. Your mother and father is brainwashed. You fuck this. Your mother and father is brainwashed, right? So you got your own mind, so they teach you to be brainwashed. Maybe you have like a Billy Carter about epigenetics. You got 15 generations of niggas DNA. Maybe you got some motherfucking low frequency niggas and shit in you. Then you can't figure out why you do the things you do. I was just looking at talking a video like that today. Maybe in situations. Maybe you want to be a good person, but you're so fucking broke like I gotta knock these niggas upside their head. So it's like, and so maybe you said why?
It's back to intent.
But it's also back to the program.
It's selfishness.
No.
Selfish motivation, nigga.
No.
You know?
Hold up. Like Tupac.
No.
So let me elaborate, please. I let y'all niggas talk.
Go ahead, motherfucker.
Like Tupac said. First I'm knocking, that us and basically I'm going, you already know things like fucking knocking and kicking the doors, blasting. Like the thing about it is like self-preservation gonna kick this. Say you're a good person, but you have to eat and
Is that a bad thing?
No.
Self-preservation is a life commandment. Like nothing wrong with that.
Hold on. It's not. But go back to what Ryan said. It may not be good for me knocking a nigga upside the head, but it's good for me to survive. The self-preservation, I don't think God's gonna look down on it or create or whatever. But the nigga get knocked upside the head is not, this ain't good for me. But I'm not going to that. The thing about it is like, when niggas going through these things, like, see everything's nice.
No, I hear what you're saying. Can I say something? Can I say something? Listen, I agree with you.
It'll come back.
Answer the good.
It's gonna come back to you right now.
As long as you stay here,
it'll come back to you right now. I already know where you're going, so it's gonna come back to you right now. I'm gonna say this. It's gonna come back to you right now. Yo, bro. It may not. Yo, listen. Don't hit the nigga upside the head. Go rob Target.
Son, mama. That's exactly my
You
point
understand
I'm
what I'm
gonna build on.
You-
But say,
you
why
ain't
you gonna
never
rob the
hit that
poor
nigga.
nigga? Why you gonna rob the
Go
poor
rob
nigga?
Target.
Who's a bus driver?
Go rob the grocery.
Why you gonna rob a
Key
nigga?
food.
Yeah, who had insurance?
Go hit the bank.
Nigga who's rich.
Don't rob no regular person that's struggling. Go hit the fucking establishment.
Like I said, they have insurance. They cover it because you
They
don't
cover it.
want to hurt them neither. Because whoever own it, work for that.
Okay.
But I'm just trying to say, even if you own it,
If you gotta survive, why do you gotta motherfucking destroy yours to survive or destroy humanity? When the people that's killing you, why they charge me $80 for groceries? Hit Key Food.
Let me get
You wanna eat?
Y'all not gonna
No, it's not about that because business is good.
Fuck that.
Going with
You're
y'all
not
points.
charging me all that money for that food. Go ahead, my guy. Go ahead. Fucking drunk. Go ahead, nigga. Go ahead. Go ahead, Bob. Go ahead, boy. Go ahead.
You go with your point.
I told you I was gonna get you back there.
not reaching the point, but it's going to another point that I think is interesting. You say, okay, why do you go talking about the establishments? And I agree. But playing devil's advocate, or playing no fixed advocate, or playing whatever advocate, and then
Play the advocate.
Side, playing the lower side advocate. Say if you go into that establishment and the security guard, because I do security for a living, try to do some shit, little shit, go in front of you, and you have to do some things to get out the way. You're stuck for your kids. You have to get out there with the thing you came in for. Do you just think I ain't gonna be like, nah, I'm too righteous? In my way, or do you go through that nigga and do what you do? Do you just let you bad if you do?
You asking me the question? Can I respond to the
I'm asking
question?
that question briefly so I can move on to my mind.
Briefly, I'm gonna answer the question.
Answer that.
Briefly, I will answer the question.
That's what
And that's
say.
a real ass
Yeah,
question.
yeah.
And I will tell you that's a fucking real question.
It's an easy
But
answer to me.
I'm going out of here with my shit if I'm on that time. But I'm
But if
not
you're
going
really righteous, you should lay down your shit.
No, listen.
I'm
No.
going
I'm
my
not.
way.
No. Listen to what
Go
I'm saying.
watch what I
I didn't
say.
finish.
I
I didn't finish.
I'm not just saying you shouldn't.
Listen to me. Let me finish. Real quick. But I'm not going through that man if I have to hurt him. If I have to hurt him, if I have to hit him in the head, if I have to make him bleed,
That was
for
your
me
intent
to
you came in
eat,
there.
that's not my intent.
That's really righteous.
So no,
That's what I'm
I'm not
saying.
doing that.
That's really
My
righteous,
intent
yeah.
was to come in here to
That's
get
really
food
righteous.
to
Yeah.
eat, not to hurt nobody.
Which is-
And long as that's my intent,
Uh-huh.
there will never be a
But see, that's
problem.
my whole-
And
How
I
much
think
niggas rob
multiple-
niggas?
What the
Hold on,
OGs
hold on.
used to say?
Yeah,
Let's not
yeah.
turn this robbery into a homicide.
Yeah.
That's
not the
Before you
intent.
go down, 2 seconds. Before you go on, let you go on with your cup. So this is my point, bro. This is my point. Which I've led into perfect. That's under the Bible. So righteousness has to do with some type of sacrifice.
Always.
Yeah.
Everything has to do with
Jesus'
that.
story. I think I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Righteousness is sacrifice.
Definitely.
Being good is sacrifice.
When you living in an
There's
unrighteous
no sacrifice
world. When you living in an
This goes to
unrighteous
my whole
world.
point.
Yes.
You have to sacrifice something. That's why this
When
one's
you live in
bad.
an
You have to
unrighteous
sacrifice.
world, and even when
Everything
you're
will
not,
happen to sacrifice.
to get something,
All
you
these
have to
properties.
sacrifice. That's
To
what I'm
sacrifice.
saying.
But go.
Yeah, like I said, when you walk into that Target, your intent was to hurt nobody. Like I said, when you lift the
That's
crib,
sacrifice.
your purpose to get,
That's
trying to get money best way possible. How much niggas you know rob people and apologize? Why can't you do that? Why can't you? I mean, I'm not saying it don't happen because you know if it has happened. But how much niggas rob people and apologize?
Yeah, I have to do that.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like, cause it's nothing personal. Like, I'm literally on back against the walls. The last second, like, the clock is on the line.
You know what?
Like, you know what I'm saying?
You know what?
Cause a lot of niggas do it for sport. But that's why. The niggas we know.
That's got you, cause niggas go for Bray Wyatt.
Yeah, trying to say. Like,
but you know
how much niggas really rob
Why
people?
you defending something that ain't even yours, my brother? Why you defending something that
Funny
ain't
wise
yours?
though, let's go. Low frequency as a robber. You can't be too friendly because you gotta intimidate them.
No, but I'm saying certain things will make niggas friendly. So if you have guns,
you're not talking about no.
Yeah, it sounds like niggas really goes back against the wall. He was scaring me more than other niggas. Give me your money, nigga.
Can I quick?
Yeah, exactly.
Let me tweak something. Let me tweak something for a minute. Let me tweak something for a minute. Let me tweak something for a minute. We wasn't talking about a robber.
No. These examples.
We was talking about a regular nigga like us.
Now,
if you a robber,
you're a negative nigga.
I'm running through you.
Yeah.
You bleed, you bleed.
Because you're a negative nigga. You do that for sport. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
you don't do it for money. Because
if I'm trying to eat, my nigga,
sport.
listen, my nigga.
Yeah.
I don't even have no problem telling you as a security guard. Listen, my nigga.
Yeah, please,
I need
man.
this shit right now, my nigga.
Nothing personal.
Not for nothing, my nigga. I'll even tell you, bro.
That's what I'm trying to say.
You defending they shit, my nigga. Just let me walk by. You gonna still keep your job, bro. Say I had a nice, I had something on me, my nigga. I got everybody gonna be good, bro.
You gonna keep your job. They're gonna get the insurance.
You know what I'm saying? And that's how I would approach it if I had to do that, bro.
But that's what I'm trying to say. The difference between doing something negative and still having a righteous mindset about it.
And I think it goes back to the original point.
And do something negative just to do it because you know that type of shit.
But I think it goes back to what we started on when we first started an hour ago. Intent. What the fuck was your intent from the beginning? Was your intent to go out there to make $1? Was your intent to go out there to be fucking Tony whatever the Montana, nigga?
Hold on, so we're about to talk before we go to the third topic.
Then you gonna be moving like Tony Montana.
What is your advice for people? And we can use good and evil because that's something that everybody can use. I understand. What's your advice? Or people might be struggling because I'm not gonna say might be. We all struggling with choices, good and evil every day. So what's your advice for people struggling with the good and evil inside of them, the choice they have to make every day, and they may be leaning more towards the evil side? I'm saying evil loosely. I'm not talking about they from Jeffrey Dahmer shit. You know, to the lost people side.
Well, if I could go further, I would say, listen, man. You work every day. If you fall off the fucking spectrum,
the whole point of the show trying to help me.
Right. If you fall, it's a conversation.
And trying to help people.
If you fall off the spectrum, and you know that you fall off the spectrum, that's one thing is to know. Because like he said earlier, some people that know and they're committing acts consciously, and some people subconsciously committing acts and they don't know they're committing these acts. But if you're consciously aware of the acts that you're doing, you know what I'm saying? You work every day to stop. If you fall off the spectrum, you know what I'm saying? And you know, like, this is not how I want to live no more. You know what I'm saying? You try to live less selfish and you live more selfless. And I would say, if you just pay attention to the universe and pay attention to everything, how everything works, like a mother gave birth to a child, she was selfless to bring you into this world that got you committing these acts after she brought you into this world. She could have fucking got rid of you a long time ago. The sun is giving us fucking light. The moon reflecting the sunlight at night to give us light. The ocean giving us oxygen. We giving off carbon monoxide for the trees to live. The trees giving it. Everything is given and taken. So you can't just be taken without giving. So you gotta live as a selfless act. And I learned the other day that human beings are receptive. So if you're a receiver and we receive, that's why we feel so much negative energy.
What do you say? What do you say? If you have to give somebody that advice for people, I understand that not maybe struggling. Not maybe that is struggling with the good, with the evil within themselves, but maybe leaning more towards the evil side, which maybe a little more frequent side, which is probably the majority of what we see in the world. What would be your advice? Because you struggle, we all struggle. So how you got over it, or what you know? Go do it. Do you think?
Like I said, so you know me, I'm an example nigga. I always have to give an example before I go.
So how you do it?
So we know a lot of niggas, right? And we know a lot of niggas who you know, we dabble a little bit. We know a lot of niggas who dabble. We know a lot of crazy niggas, right?
We get that tone, but
nah, exactly. But we sat on a table like this with a lot of niggas, and we had these conversations, and a majority of these niggas be like, yeah, word, and I know, right? Even though they live on the other side, they understand. So if you understand, that's half the battle. Because this is why we even hang around these niggas, because they work in progress. And there's some niggas we've been around, they never had conversations they didn't like. What you talking about? They never heard words like righteous before. Grown men. They never heard certain terminologies before. They never heard things like this before. Them niggas be like, they get up and move. They feel uncomfortable. They yawn. They try to change the subject because they feel uncomfortable. So these are niggas that, like, they just gone. Like, these niggas is gone. They not, like Larry just said, they unconscious. They sleeping this whole time. A lot of niggas do shit because they followers, believe it or not. And that's why they doing shit. They know better. A lot of niggas know better, but they feel they have no choice. Feel, keyword. Because sometimes you have no choice, sometimes you feel like you have no choice. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, exactly. Because, you know, cause I know some niggas who felt like they had no choice, and niggas have a choice. And I know niggas who really had no choice. So, I mean, you always have a choice, but you just a little more back against the wall than the average nigga. Put it like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, definitely. 1,000%. I'm just saying, one nigga just like, come on, bro, what the fuck you talking about? You know what I'm saying? And the other niggas like, alright, maybe. You know what I'm saying? Maybe. You know what I'm saying? So, that's what I'm trying to say. So, that's what I'm trying to say. My advice for niggas is, if you're consciously aware, let's have to battle. All you gotta do is just make that step.
Yo,
walk.
Another person, he just came on. You know what I mean? Another brother came on. He said the same thing you always say. It starts with you, bro.
Always.
You gotta
you said man in the mirror
earlier. It starts with you.
Yeah.
I can't like if you know this, no matter who you are, you be
if you look in the mirror,
you be aged, you respect. You always say it starts with you. You can't. There's no escaping that.
If you look in the mirror, and you see your fucking nose bleeding, and you don't do nothing to stop it.
You know
something is wrong. But if you look in the mirror and you see your nose is bleeding and you don't even notice, you can't. That nigga's gone. He don't know what the fuck's going on.
Every episode. Let me talk to you. No matter who comes.
And as you was talking, you said something to me that dawned on me.
So why does it seem like the more people in the world? How you sum that up before you move on?
Like I said, like you said, the key word is seems because it's not.
What's your advice? And what's the advice? Last advice, sum it up quick. Advice.
No, yeah, so I'm gonna do both of the advice. My advice is just walk into light, nigga. If you see the legend, if you see the light at the end of the tunnel, just keep walking, nigga. You're almost there. If you don't see the light, that means you're so far. Well, you about to say you'll get there, just keep walking. You're a little further than your average nigga. And you know what I'm saying? For the other question.
Yeah, because I would say this. That's the question. You answered it perfectly, to be honest with you. I said the first, I would say this. The first shall be last, last shall be first. Meaning that if I could see the light at the end of the tunnel, and you so far back that you can see the light, it don't make a fucking difference. It just means that I'm in second grade, you in first grade, you'll be in second grade soon enough. Keep going forward towards the light, because the light is where prosperity is. The light is where you'll find what you. If you're looking for God, where you will find it.
And my last advice is this: you gotta make a conscious decision and thug it out. And I respect whoever do whatever, whoever choice you make. But you gotta make a conscious decision on what side of history you want to be on.
Facts.
How you want? I'm talking on a big scale, whether you're a president or entertainer or talking a large scale when your family in this neighborhood knows you. You gotta decide what part of history you want to be on. How people gonna remember you as a piece of shit, or somebody actually speak your name and speak your life. You basically live forever. Because if they talk, they can pass it on to your kids. Cause they can always just talk about you, and the kids like, oh, they always talk about grandpa, and great-grandpa, and they keep passing on because you're just such a good person. So, and if you don't care about that, thug it out. Be down with the set, go on Darth Vader team, and don't be mad when it loops around. Don't be mad when it loops around, because the storms come. But just choose what side of history you want to be on. That's it. If you want to be on the other side, cool, I respect it. I mean, but I don't fuck with it, but I respect it. But that was evil. And a lot of evil things. It's crazy. This episode's apropos, bro. It's real apropos.
So much layers, man. So, you know, it's not always as, you know, simple as the question make it seem. There's mad layers, so we try to take another layers. I know we go around in circles.
Nah, it's conversation. That's just why I fix the conversation. So, and we try to make these niggas know.
The funniest thing is, though, you're right, it's many.
And we talk, and that's the thing about this, because there's a lot of people that talk on topics like this.
I know we do this for the podcast, but this is what normal conversation is. Almost on an everyday basis.
This
either that or jokes.
That's what show came from.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Me and my brothers always do
so you know what I mean? Like that's why we keep going around circles. This is what we always do. We just build it. That's what they say build it.
And the thing is, you know what I mean? As many layers as the onion there is. The reality of it is, the first shall be last, the last shall be first. So the last onion is the first layer is the last layer, and the last layer is the last layer. You know what all of it is, it starts with you. It starts with the fucking man in the mirror. Nobody else.
That was evil.